so according to Jeff Maher, apparently when a man is going through a midlife crisis, sometimes he makes these large purchases that can include a brand new car.
Yeah.
Okay, but there's a new study out that finds that men aren't alone at this. So what counts as a midlife crisis? What age do we have to be?
It's in the rearview mirror. That's all I know, Jeff. The rearview mirror of a nice car.
But not for us is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Hey, you only have 3 days left to get this GT wrapped up. I know you want it. I know you want to take it down Highway 1. You know, when it comes to midlife crisis, a lot of guys tend to make spontaneous purchases at the car dealership as depicted in this commercial.
Honey, I don't know what came over me, but I decided to treat myself.
You think you're the only one that gets to go through a midlife crisis? I know what comes next, Warren, and I'm going to clean you out.
Well, that was a commercial for a Toyota Camry. An article in High Gear Media highlights the vehicle preferences of men during their midlife crisis. But it's not just men. It turns out women may turn to the dealership during their crisis as well. A survey on behalf of CarMax was done and found that of those who bought a car during their midlife crisis, 24% of men opted for a sports car, which was the highest percentage. Not a huge surprise there. But according to that research, women were less likely to buy a sports car and instead preferred an SUV. And it seems that men and women have different tastes in color. 24% of men said they would opt for a black ride, and 21% of women say they would want red. But as far as who is more likely to purchase a vehicle during a midlife crisis, it looks like men still take the lead there. According to this survey, somewhere around 30% of men said they were likely or very likely to buy a car, while only 21% of women said the same. So it's interesting to note that, you know, going through a midlife crisis, it's not just men who like to go after the cars, or in this case, the SUVs with women, but, you know, the ladies like to buy stuff too.
So we have some company is what you're saying.
Yes,
Okay.
you do.
Okay. You know, to me, the interesting thing is just the importance of cars in general. Cars have never meant that much to me, but to some guys that's
are
the
car
defining
people.
moment. Yeah.
Right, I get that.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah,
just like,
well,
as long as it works, right, gets me there, looks decent.
Yeah.
Right.
If you get married young and you have kids and you go through your 30s and 40s with the minivan, a lot of guys, you know, think, what could have happened? I've got some extra income now, so let's
It
go
was a
after something
souped-up
else.
minivan, just so you know. All right? Just so
Did
you
you
know.
have a minivan?
Oh, we went through 2 or 3.
Nice,
Yeah.
the minivan.
Thanks, Jeff.